What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the World Takes Podcast, the world's greatest podcast. It's your boy, T. Mula. Got your boy,
Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast.
and tonight, listen, we got a couple of real special guests for y'all. We got Miss Erica Presley, owner of Evas Garden. And we got the lovely Miss Kira, the best braider in the town.
Hey y'all.
What's up, ladies? How y'all feeling?
Good. How y'all doing?
I'm well. I'm happy y'all came through the night.
We're happy to be here.
Big shout out to y'all. Thanks for coming and joining us on the World Takes Podcast, the world's greatest podcast. I want to get right into it. Erica, I want you to tell the people who you are and where you're from.
My name is Erica. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, born and raised. I'm the owner of Evas Garden. Evas Garden sells luxury CBD as well as THC, edibles, carts, flowers, stuff for pets, lotion, bath bombs, soap, lip gloss, everything, you name it. We just here to, keep people relaxed and off the pills, basically.
Sound like you could cover the order.
I could cover every order.
Pretty much.
Definitely.
Yeah. Kara, I want you to tell the people who you are, where you're from.
Well, I'm from West Trenton, Hoffman.
Make some noise for Hoffman.
Off the Stuyvesant.
Make some noise for Stuyvesant Lively.
Been doing hair forever. Since I was a little girl, like 13. A lot of people know me, some people don't, but you know the hairstyle.
Right.
You do them pop smoke twists?
If they want it, I'll do it.
I like that.
Wait, shout out to Kira. She did my hair.
Your hair looks amazing too, by the way.
That's
Thank you.
flawless.
I did my own hair.
That's flawless.
Don't need
Real quick.
Both of you ladies
You
look
did
great.
your own hair?
Keep it together. Keep it all in the
Real
family.
professional.
Keep that money in the family.
That's dope.
That's what y'all family?
Yeah.
Family.
Raised together.
Okay.
Same area forever.
Right.
Same elementary school, junior high, high school.
Out the mud.
Okay, so you ladies are really close. Again, we want to thank you for being here on our show. Kira, if someone was interested in getting their hair braided, how could they reach you?
Well, you can reach me on my inbox on Facebook, Akira Harris, and then I'll just get back to you that way. Send me some pictures, some information, and I'll hit you back up.
Okay, awesome. Erica, how about you? If somebody was interested in purchasing one of the vast array of items you have at Evas Garden, how would they get in contact?
I have a few social media platforms, Evas Garden NJ on Facebook and Instagram. I have a number, 609-608-5970. It's on all the bags. You want an eighth, just hit me up. Don't hit me up after 8 p.m., but business hours is in effect.
Okay.
Like what's that, 8 to 8?
8 to 8. Slimy. So, it's around.
8:15 slimy hours.
8:15 is slimy hours. It depends on my mood. But, anything after 9, I'm not even responding until the next morning. But it's around. Word of mouth goes a long way. And it's fire.
Okay, we like that.
All right, so tell us a little more about Evas Garden.
So Evas Garden was started last year. And that's just the whole business side of it. And that's me and my daughter's initials because, I like to keep everything in the family. So Evas Garden, I got into the weed business probably 2017. And it was more easier, I would say, when it's not legal. Mm-hmm. So I got the following. I always had fire. I had a connect in Cali. So she put me on. And I'm a smoker, so it made sense to me to have it so I won't have to pay to smoke.
Right.
So to me, it was just about that. Then once the buzz got out there, it was like, oh, it's really picking up. Like I'm making a couple dollars. So then it was talk about it being legal. It's legalized. I'm like, let's make this into a business. So that's where Evas Garden came in. And then of course, you can't come out with just weed because it wasn't fully legal yet. So I introduced CBD, which gained a lot of more people who don't smoke. And so then with that, you introduce people to THC. So it's like a health seminar. You telling them about the effects of CBD, telling them about the effects of THC. You have people who don't smoke, and if they want to be introduced to smoking, you tell them about the different strands and how to make you feel. So it graduated from being an illegal drug that people just smoking and you risking your life to sell to like a whole medical aspect to help you in your needs. So it's cool to see the transition of illegal to legal, and to just reach more people and to get more people educated about, you know, the effects of weed and CBD.
I hear you say CBD. What is CBD? What's
CBD is it comes from the THC leaf. However, it's not as strong. It keeps you relaxed. THC will have you high versus CBD will have you relaxed.
Okay.
You will, you can, I have the bath bombs, you can put it in your bath water and you'll just be completely relaxed afterwards. I have the edibles where it's candy and you can eat the candy at work where you won't get high. You'll be relaxed. So it's a different feeling. I even have CBD for pets. I had a customer who had a stray pet, and it was the big storm that just happened a couple months ago, a hurricane, and they gave the pet the CBD, and they had great reviews. Pets who, they anxious when their parents leave,
Right.
give them the CBD to calm them down. So
Okay.
it's good reviews from the CBD. I'm fairly new to CBD because I'm a smoker,
That
but
sounds like you use a doggy up.
absolutely, absolutely. And I have great reviews on it. Like I would give my pets the CBD if they needed it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to, give a dog or a cat something that they don't need. So you just take it
Right. So what
with
is it?
everybody.
Medicinal.
Melatonin.
Right.
Give a dog some melatonin that was
No, I had it's either a treat.
It's like giving.
It's like giving a dog
Not-
melatonin gummies
something
because
like
they're
that.
just gonna calm down. They're gonna be completely relaxed. There's no harsh feelings. They're not gonna hate you for giving them this drug. They're gonna anticipate it because I have drops which smell like bacon or chicken. So they're like, damn, that's good. So they coming for it. Or I have treats also. So they're anticipating that treat and they also understand that it's making them calm. And the owner, they're not going to feel guilty because it's not a drug. The dog is going to wake up feeling crazy or be addicted to it.
Okay.
So it's all natural, and it's a good feeling for everybody.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
so-
it. Make some noise. Now,
What y'all smoking?
Evas Garden, of course.
Yeah.
Evas Garden.
They smoking on the
Yeah.
Do it
Evas
and
Garden
taste
here. They smoking on the Evas Garden.
True.
What flavors y'all got? What's in your Dutch, Kara?
Soul Assassin.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on a video game right now.
I'm about to light up some Gary Payton. That's a fan favorite for a few.
Shout out to Gary Payton.
B, what you smoking on over there?
What I'm smoking on over here?
I hope it's the Choco Lope,
That's
but
the Choco Low.
Hey.
Noise. Hey,
that's the
yo,
3 we got right now, the 3 flowers.
We just had to do a Dutch check on y'all. Now, Evas Garden has the merch. I see, in case y'all don't see, we got the sweatshirts, we got the t-shirts,
The handbags.
fanny packs,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit.
Or the pack
It's here.
bag right there.
Right.
You don't want to wear it across your chest. You
Nah,
grab
you
one
wanna
of
have
these.
that.
That's the hold, that's the
You
hand.
be alright. Just put it around your
But
I
wrist.
know what that's for.
That's
Because it's
for
legal now.
everything.
You can put it around your wrist.
Absolutely.
You be alright.
You can have an ounce in there.
Hook it up to the
Your
phone.
wraps.
Where can we find the merch? Where can we purchase the merch at? Because it's still a little chilly out. It's supposed to be
True.
spring.
The weather
The
crazy.
neon hoodie might look good on Moolah.
It will.
Where can we find that at?
So you can go online to evasecretgarden.com, and that's where you can purchase all of your CBD products also and the merch.
Okay. Shout out evasecretgarden.com.
Eva's Secret Garden. And you can hit me up on an email if you have any questions, evasecretgarden@gmail.com.
If you don't understand, you hit her up, evasecretgarden@gmail.com. It's there for you. Make some
There.
noise.
Ready?
Hey, all you gotta do, open your Android, open your iPhone. tap a couple buttons.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Even Secret Garden.
All right.
Kira, hold on, B. 1 second. Kira,
What
I want to
happened?
ask you something though, because you said you've been braiding since how old?
My first real client was at 13.
At 13.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get your start? Were you like self-taught? What was it? How did you get into it? Because we got two beautiful examples of your work in here tonight. Both of y'all braids are looking phenomenal.
Thank you.
You know, and that's the God honest truth. So I want to know, how did you get your start?
I grew up in a house with a lot of kids. So you gotta find what you like and seclude yourself to get some privacy.
Okay.
So I always was into like doll babies and doing their hair. And my mom was a braider. So I just started playing with doll babies, and then I got a little bit older and I was actually good at it. I'm good with my hands, period. So hair braiding was easy. That sounds crazy. Painting, I know how to paint. I know how to paint and I know how to draw.
Shorty nice with the hands, don't try, shorty.
Keep it PJ. I draw and paint and I do hair. That's all you know.
Oh,
Stuff
you
with your
know.
hands. And I was always good at it. So over the years, I just took it to another level. And now I'm real fast with it. And it's fun.
First client at 13.
Yeah.
How did that turn out? Was you satisfied?
Yeah, I got paid.
Okay.
Yeah, they liked it. They came back.
When was it that you realized you mastered the craft?
When you get returning clients. And I've been doing like I've watched even my friends' kids, other people's kids grow up. So they went from I've been doing their hair as little kids, now they're getting out of school, they go to college, come back, they still hit me up. It's just when you see that, you know you're doing something good.
Make some noise for
I want to add one thing, how she probably don't know, but when you have to go to other people and it don't come out as good, you're like, what the fuck?
They can't get that
Like,
parts.
It's a loyalty, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, that's the truth.
Part start in the middle, end up on the right back corner.
That's one of the biggest things.
Like,
That's the parts.
spoiled.
The parts right.
Kira's so busy.
I know, it gets crazy, but it's good. Good money.
All right, yeah, World Takes Podcast, episode 62.
63.
Congratulations.
63. Yeah,
Very
Let me get some ages for the people who don't know. Kara, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Damn,
Makes
I'm
good.
37.
I'm 37. Look,
We 2 days apart.
2 days apart.
Okay, what month? What month?
February.
February. Pisces.
I'm a Pisces. She is Aquarius. I start the Pisces.
You the 28th?
19th is when it starts.
Okay, alright, sweet.
You're in the astrology?
I believe it does. It has people have characteristics of their sign.
Definitely.
That's what I do believe.
Okay. Like okay.
I know that from just people.
Yeah.
I know that.
And what else? What else?
What do you mean?
Let me ask you something. You know that. What's Bee's sign? Look at his character.
I don't know.
What's his sign?
I don't know
yeah.
any characteristics.
I'm gonna ask you about it in the podcast.
What's your sign?
You're gonna have everybody in the podcast. When you know, right?
No.
When your birthday?
When your birthday? When your sign? You scared? He's
She
scared to
said
get
I was
judged.
scared.
You scared for me to judge you? I'm gonna judge you a little bit.
I'm scared. She said
No, I'm just
scared.
playing. What's your sign, please?
Nah, I want you to really guess what
I can't guess people's signs. I just
Nah,
know when
because
it's your sign. I'm
once I say it, then you're gonna be like, oh,
You gonna
like,
tell the
yeah,
truth?
look at you acting like.
You gonna tell me?
Yeah.
Tell me in my ear. Tell me in my
you
ear
a
right
Leo?
now.
I might be.
I
All
know
right.
you, Leo. Look, tell me in my ear. I'm not gonna tell her. I promise you, I'm not
You
gonna tell
sure
her.
you right now? Let's get a couple more drinks.
Don't let me say nothing to say.
Hey.
Scorpio.
No, I'm just playing.
Hey, so all right. Let's because we're gonna get back to general topics, but I want to like get to the bottom of this. What you got going on here? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So like for instance, Burner Boy. You know, not Burner Boy. Burner. You know who Burner is?
I can't say that I do offhand.
Okay, Burner. That's the guy who created cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, so like people get cookies.
Shout out to Cookies. I know
People
somebody
get
that work with them.
cookies from, they got cookie dispensary, they got cookie packs. You got the Evas Garden, Eva packs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what made you decide to go that route instead of like just the?
It's all about promotion, and I'm not going to buy BS. I'm not going to go for the lowest price.
Yeah.
Because my clientele is, they hear a low price and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
So I'm all about like, I want to say organic because one of my growers, he has the best of the best ingredients. So he's not going to send me no BS. He know everybody has weed. The market is so saturated right now. People are like, I don't even fuck with it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, it's oversaturated with everybody who has weed.
Yeah.
So my weed is going to be different in that you're not going to get it in the town. You're not going to get it in Cali. Like my grower, he different. So when I make my pack, I mean, like I went out of town with somebody and he had his weed and I had my weed and he like, damn, what's this? Like that's what I like. You don't even know what's the name. You don't even care the name. It came from my pack and it's fire.
Yeah.
But it has a name. Like those pack weeds, they be having names, and no disrespect to the pack weeds because they're farmers at the end of the day and they just, breed in different seeds. So they coming up with their shit. But it's popular. So it's cool. Like I fuck with the underdogs. It's cool to have an underdog who growing some fire shit and I'm buying from him, so it's promoting him and it's promoting me at the same time. So that's where I got, and then the pack, because it's my brand, it has my number on there, so people don't be having, or they forget my name, but they know what they smoked out of.
Yeah.
Oh, her number on here, I'm gonna call her for some more.
Right.
So it was a win-win with the pack and the fire weed.
Alright, man.
So that's where the packs came from.
I want to know, what is Pretty B promo? What is Pretty B promo? And how can they tap in with it, the viewers at home?
So Pretty B promo, that was when I was like a younger girl, and I always was into social. My brother's, he was a rapper, he's a DJ, so like I was always tuned into that lifestyle. So it was promotion with the group of DJs. Shout out to SWAT Team DJs. Got connected with them. Shout out to SWAT Team DJs. Got connected with Will Foskey because he does interviews. So once you have all these networks and all these people, you're able to do something with it. So Pretty B promo came with promoting DJs. Then it went further with interviews. So now I'm interviewing people. We was at Cooper's for a little bit, having networking Tuesdays, having something in called Jollies in Philly.
Jollies.
Right. Remember Jolly?
Yeah. Shout out Jolly.
Then it was the share in his networks because he does interviews and things of that nature. And I'm the face of Pretty B promo. It's easy to get me connected with people. So it went from interviewing Casey and JoJo, going to games with big name people in parks in Newark, doing shows or at a show with K Michelle and just able to get backstage passes and stuff like that. So everything happened so quick and it was fun. I enjoyed the time that I spent with it. Sometimes it's easy to just walk away when you had your fun with it. So I'm at the point where everybody I could meet or in that time frame. And I'm a private person, but I'm social. So it was cool to be social with these people, but at the end of the day, I don't really,
You're Pisces.
She
like
wanna do her own
I want to do my own thing. I don't want this to be a job. So it started to feel like a job. So because it was a hobby first, when it started to feel like a job, like, oh yeah, we can interview these people on this time, and you got to be in New York at this time. It's like, all right. You see, I was late today. Like, it be stuff that goes on that I can't. So I had fun with Pretty B promo. Make sure y'all shout out the YouTube page. Pretty B promo. Pretty B TV. Pretty B TV. Yeah, there's a lot of views on the Casey and JoJo interview.
Oh yeah.
It was dope.
I can't see this coming in the interview.
They was funny as hell. They were funny. They may have. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. They weren't high, but It was cool. It was a nice time. They were respectful.
What you asked them about? Did you ask them about a married relationship?
No. You don't want to make people awkward. You don't want to put people in a position where they like, I'm not doing this again. Like, you want to have a good time. You want to flow off of them. So I'm a communicator, or I have conversations versus interviewing people.
Okay.
Because when you interview people, it'd be like, you get nervous, you don't know what to say. But when you flow off of everybody's energy, it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
So that's it. I can't remember everything that went on. It's on the YouTube.
Yeah.
It's definitely documented. But it was a good time. I had a good time. Everything, every aspect of Pretty B TV, Pretty B promo, Eva's Garden, it's always a good time. Everything, some things come to an end, and it is what it is. But in the moment, I enjoy it.
That's what's up. I kind of want to, switch lanes for a little bit. I want to get a little more general discussion. I ask both of y'all. This is a question for both of y'all. I want to know the term "bad bitch." I want to know, is that a term that y'all are accepting of? And if so, what is a bad bitch to y'all, both of y'all? We can start with you, Kara.
Start with me. Me personally, it's however you feel. Me, I don't. A bad bitch would be. I agree with it if you want to be called a bitch. It's fine, whatever. Cause sometimes it can be bitchy. Yeah, so I don't mind. Look. If you want to be called a bitch, it's on you. But a bad bitch, I think, is somebody that got her shit together.
Okay.
And independent, know who they are, beautiful. So it is what it is. That would be my definition of a bad bitch.
Okay. I like that definition.
They can talk it, walk it, and they look like they can talk it and walk it. It's believable.
Before I get Eric,
What is he doing over here? Because I'm looking at you.
Before I get Eric,
I just feel his body heat.
B, I want to get your definition before I get Eric. Man, what is a bad bitch to you? And is that a term you're accepting of?
You sure? Because it might change Erica's whole.
It's not going to change my mind.
I don't think so.
A bad bitch is more like it's like a more ghetto term, like as if like you a gangster nigga, you feel me? To where it's not like mob gangster, it's like more like you on the street doing a bunch of ignorant shit. You feel me? So I think a bad bitch is more like a girl who kind of little ratchet, probably ran through a couple dollars and do as much expensive shit as she possibly can to deem herself as a bad bitch.
Oh, okay.
Is that so? Is you accept the term as it is, or would you?
Yeah, I mean, if you in that world, wherever, when you in Rome, you gotta understand first thing in anything you do is you gotta understand the language. So like if you out in the bad bitches type of spot, that's what you gonna recognize a bad bitch when you see one. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? Same question.
I can piggyback off of Kara when she said you have yourself together and things of that nature. However, I don't want to be considered like I don't take that as like a compliment when a person say, "Oh, you a bad bitch," because first of all, I'm not a bitch. I'm a woman and I work hard for everything I have. Right. And a bad bitch is like, it is ratchet and it is.
It's slang.
It's slang, it is. And I am kind of, I'm from where I'm from, so you can't take that out of me. However, I know how to be a respectable professional woman and still a bad bitch at the same time. So I don't want to be labeled as a bad bitch because I'm so much more than that. But I would think a bad bitch would be someone who has their self together, who can walk the walk, talk the talk, who don't, I don't want to necessarily say you need a man, but you don't need a man to support your habits or lifestyle. So.
Listen, I like all of those answers. Shout out all of those answers. I would actually for the most part, agree with all three of those answers. But I want to progress the conversation. You know, and a couple of those answers, the word ratchet came up. I want to now get your definition on what ratchet is. What is ratchet, and what do y'all mean when y'all refer to things by that term?
This ratchet. This ratchet. When you just, like, you know, a lot of times we don't be caring about, first of all, I don't care about what nobody thinks. So if I want to be, if I like a song and I'm dancing to it, some people can think that's ratchet. My behavior on, if I choose to let my emotions get to me and I go off on you, some people could think that's ratchet. So, you know, it just is what it is in the time and space of what you're doing. So I don't have a problem with being ratchet. No, not at all. Because if it's who you are, it's who you are.
Okay.
You don't want to be completely ratchet.
It can go both ways.
It can go both ways.
It could be ratchet fun,
Right,
or ratchet like
fun. I'm ratchet fun.
some negative.
I ain't ratchet negative.
It can go different ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because I'm ratchet fun.
I think it's like a personality.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Like ratchet is just probably like, well, it's your perception, but I would think it's like when you ratchet fun, it's just enjoying yourself.
Right.
But you got a little spice in you. You got a little spice. It's not boring.
Okay. You might report a strap.
No, that's the other ratchet.
To me, that's ghetto. Because
That's the
ghetto
other ratchet.
and the ratchet, right?
Yeah.
Like ghetto
It's different
I
sides.
can have it, but you won't know I have it.
I would like to know y'all, like, what's the difference between ghetto and ratchet?
You can. I can have a
ratchet
gun, but you
probably-
won't know I have it.
Which one is that? Is that ratchet?
That's ratchet.
Okay.
For me to even have a gun.
Okay.
Even though you don't
And
know
y'all
it,
agree,
for me to
y'all
have
agree?
a gun, that's ratchet.
Let
But
us
to
know.
be ghetto is all showing it and, you know, just being
It's like
belligerent and like you don't
it's
have no
more
home
flamboyant.
training. Yeah.
Who knew we could get this deep off of ghetto and
Ghetto and ratchet.
Okay.
It get deep.
It get deep.
World Takes Podcast, the World Greatest Podcast, episode 63, make some noise. It get deep. Alright. We got Miss Kara in here, we got Erica Presley in here, Evas Garden. We high.
High as hell. Say nah.
I'm a little,
That's fun ratchet right there, y'all. Fun ratchet.
Not ratchet.
I'm a little tipsy.
What you drinking? Dark, light.
This is the Don Julio. This is not an ad. We don't do ads, but we on a tequila
Just
tonight.
tequila.
He paid for
That's
that.
How about
tequila.
you ladies?
Oh, we got tequila.
Tequila.
We drink tequila.
We in Mexico tonight.
It's a tequila party. Shout out to Mexico. Shout out to them.
Viva.
I want to ask y'all, you got something?
Nah, I want, go ahead.
You got something? Nah, because I got something else.
Yeah, go ahead. Try this shit.
DJ Envy. You familiar?
Yes.
DJ Envy,
Yeah.
both of you?
Yes.
DJ Envy recently came out. He stated that his wife told him she's been faking orgasms for their entire marriage. They've been married about 15 years, maybe more than that. I don't really know. Don't quote me.
Wow.
Oh,
It said 21 years though, right?
that's unfortunate.
That's
read it.
21
Yeah, I read
years.
it.
Okay.
Only read it. Only
Shout
read
out
the
to
past.
Wait for
them.
21 years?
Shout
Yeah.
out to them, DJ Envy and his wife. They've been married for 21 years. His wife been faking orgasms the whole time. And she
He
had
did it on an interview in
Wow.
front of a bunch of people
That's
too.
very
But
possible.
is that
Let's be
true?
clear.
Is that true?
It
Just to
probably
be
wasn't
clear,
true.
it wasn't like the
Right.
text message
It
got
probably
leaked or
wasn't
nothing
true.
like that. Like
It's
they did an
it's
interview and
from
she
the
said
horse's
that.
mouth, basically.
Yeah, she
like,
said that, and he was sitting next to her when they was on the couch.
How was his
he was
reaction?
sitting there, he howling and
No, Envy is the one that said it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Because he
Oh,
said
he
he
was
thought
hurt.
he was like daddy long legging her.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Wow.
He like no, like I know you did because like
Maybe
the way you made the noise.
maybe he shouldn't
Yeah.
have known.
So
I
what's
want-
your question?
I want y'all both to watch the clip, but
Okay.
my question is, Envy wants us and the rest of the world to believe that the problem is now solved, and he done stepped his sex game up. After 21 years, this lady been faking orgasms,
Okay.
right? He want us to believe he stepped the sex game up, and now he giving her the orgasms, right?
He
My
said
question, this is what he said. You can watch the clip, pull the clip up, tap in on your iPhone. This is World Taste Podcast. This is
Yeah, let me see
episode
this clip first
63.
before I comment.
This is
I'm
Big
ready.
Moolah, but I want to know, have y'all ever faked the orgasm for a guy? And if so, why?
Are we watching the clip first?
Yes,
Okay. Well, first of all,
let me see this. This
first of all, my opinion,
I don't know what
that's her fault for faking the orgasm, for not being able to come for 21 years. She must have been cheating.
Hold up. I think we, fellas.
Cause who would not? Or she was in. That's her fault. He don't got nothing. He came 21 years worth. That's her fault. I blame her.
I think we might
That's
got
my
a queen
business.
in the building.
a
yo.
closed mouth do not get
Absolutely
fed.
not. And you crazy as hell if I'm gonna be married to you and allowing you to just get your shit off.
Fellas, I
Crazy
think
as
we
hell.
might got a queen in the building. So Erica, you telling me it's her fault that she couldn't
Absolutely.
orgasm? for
She
some-
should have. She was quiet.
She was doing something wrong.
She wasn't. She wasn't. Maybe she don't even know her body. So she was expecting him to know, and that's her fault
He
too.
definitely.
He definitely.
We
did
need
know.
to see. We need to see the clip.
I need to see a clip of them having no.
we need to.
Before we see the clip here, I need to know: have you ever faked an orgasm, and why? Why did you
And
decide
wait, you're
to do that?
assuming she did.
Nick, I can't like outright tell y'all that I can't really think of a situation where I just fake like literally moaning
Like,
like
what do you
faking
fake-
like
what are you
that.
doing?
Like
You
my
fake an
orgasm,
orgasm.
the shaking.
I might have been rolling my eyes,
This
but
one?
it's
Yeah,
about
that's
communication.
Okay.
I'm not faking an orgasm. Like an orgasm is something that's like intense. I'm not that
That's
good of an
kinda
actor.
weird.
I want to go a
Actress,
little deeper
I'm
with
not.
you. I want to go a little deeper
Like
with you.
Oh, hold on.
to fake an orgasm.
I want to go a little bit deeper.
So that's not a thing. That's a how
You're
like
intimate with
The
a guy.
orgasm is the
That's
climax, like a climax.
You're
so
intimate with
to
a guy.
fake that,
He doesn't get you there, but he gets there. What is the conversation like after? Is there a conversation, or is it you're ghosting him? What's going on? What's going on after that?
the younger me, it might have not been a conversation, but the
It might be a ghost.
older me now that I'm more mature and want and know what I want,
Okay.
and we can if it's worth it.
What's
We-
worth it?
Worth it is like if you want to be with this person, like
You want to be with a guy.
Like if you're
Because
DJ
you
Envy,
can
somebody who make millions of dollars.
yeah.
But she's-
I'm not saying she was wrong, but I would have.
She's wrong.
I would have said something. It's not. That's a lot of years
Shit.
to not catch.
To just
not
be
get
in it
enough
for the money,
Like
basically.
It's,
She was just in it for
it's
the
too
money.
much.
But it was DJ Envy though. He was
He
like,
was not even.
don't act like that. Don't
Okay,
act
I'm
like
sorry.
that. Don't act like that.
But
Don't
not
act like
enjoying.
that.
Not.
There's an exceptional like black male though, like
Is he-
for the
is
most
he
part,
black?
yeah.
Is he black?
Is he black?
Yeah, maybe
And now
they
you
consider Obama black.
You just freestyling now.
Obama black? Is Obama black?
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Obama
Is that
black.
Easter egg?
Obama black.
Is that
Okay, black as far as the
We
color.
got three
He
blacks.
came out in
We
his
got
black
two.
eye.
Not
Come
quite
on, don't do my
super.
boy like
His
No, I
that.
didn't
dad,
say he
his
black,
dad is
I
but-
want to say he black.
Black like
Yeah,
what?
he's
Like
not black to
like
me.
African. He's not African.
Oh, that's
I
what
don't
you meant,
know.
like
We
black,
don't
like
know.
color.
No, I don't know. No, not color. Like the color of your
DJ
skin.
Envy-
At
That's.
the same time, DJ Envy is not black.
Puerto Rico?
He's.
But we don't know his
Business?
background.
Oh, I ain't know.
DJ Envy
See,
just
they
got-
got me. They got me. Them
He's
New
just-
York
I thought he was
niggas.
young. Well,
I mean, look at
that's
his
not
face.
a nationality.
Latino.
We don't know. Maybe he got.
Either way, he light skinned and he abusive.
Paul.
You're crazy. Stop.
Now y'all light skinned. Y'all know how light skinned brothers do. They got a reputation for beating girls.
Really? My brother do not have a
That
reputation
is
for beating
That
girls.
is crazy.
You're discriminatory.
That is crazy. I seen a whole lot of every color.
You want to talk about
But
light
somebody
skin ass?
like,
I want to
I ain't gonna tell my business.
he said beating girls, but the light skins definitely like to argue with y'all, right?
I don't know.
Who's prettier?
who the hell?
Y'all
knows?
taking
Y'all
longer to
crazy.
get ready.
Where you
Well,
First of all, I don't
Yeah.
want to be with a man that asks me who's prettier, me or you. I don't give a damn what color he is.
Okay.
Who's prettier?
Okay.
I
Maybe
wish-
DJ Envy, but at the
But-
same time, it was her
That's
fault.
her marriage.
How was
That's
her
She
her.
fault?
dealt with it. She dealt with not being pleased for years.
I'm glad that she said
I wanna
something
ask you
finally.
something, Erica.
hmm
You with a man intimately. He arrives, you don't. What is the conversation like afterwards?
First of all, he's gonna know me, so that's not gonna happen.
What the hell does that? What does that mean? Explain how that.
Beep. Yeah. That's cat, bro. That's cat. That's cat. That's
Don't
cat.
zoom my friend like that.
Nah, listen.
Okay.
Now you playing different sound
I'm not-
effects.
He's
No,
trying
I'm
to be. These are discriminating people. How would you feel like a person that I'm with sexually cares more about himself than me? He wanted to be a second time, right or wrong.
That's the answer I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's
So
a great
if he
answer.
don't give me what I want, he already, it's just
he
you
was
know.
not getting what he
it's-
wanted.
It's over. It's over.
And I
cannot
don't care how long
confirm.
we've been talking, but you know,
it's over.
it's definitely. It
Now
depends.
And that's
It
the answer I'm
depends.
looking for.
If you are like, if you tell me something going, oh shit, you know, I'd be
was so
like,
excited,
oh
you so
yeah,
beautiful.
like, not no, it's not so.
You're so beautiful, babe. I
It's
just
not so
came.
beautiful. That's not. That's not. It's not like a one night stand. It's somebody you with.
Right. That's
So
how
if
that's how you
with,
coming
then
up
no,
with
you
You're
it.
talking more like
You don't
first
know the person.
experience,
Yeah,
right?
like
Type
no,
of
it's
thing,
not.
right? Like,
Yeah,
Now,
because
even
you
if
can't
it's the first
predict
that.
experience,
Talking
at the same time, the person
might not
knows
even
you.
be-
obviously, if somebody
I'm not
knows
having
you
sex with
after a
nobody
while,
else.
he
No.
might have
So,
a
right, so
slip
then-
up.
It might not
Yeah,
even be
that's
their
all,
first.
that's
It might not even be their first experience.
Yeah.
That first experience, I might have it in my head. Let me give this girl the best time of her life.
Yeah.
Right.
And that might be the one that got you crazy. It might be the 4th or 5th or 10th
Yeah.
where I might ain't put my all in.
Yeah.
I arrived, you didn't. What is the conversation like after? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh,
And we
there's
acting
no
like
conversation.
There's no. So you won't let it slide?
Yeah. It.
How many times can I slide after that?
I don't
I
know.
can
Like,
slide 6, 7 times.
if I enjoy, you know, our pleasure together, I'm enjoying it in the moment. So even if it's hard to talk without. Okay, so even if while you're enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. So when you're coming, I'm actually coming because I'm excited that you're coming. So
But that's what they call that
Give
metaphor.
us a round of applause.
I care because I want to keep going. But like,
That's
and you
metaphor.
know you're going. It's a lot. Sex is a lot.
Okay, Mason.
What's the
Mason.
definition?
I see no more questions about that.
All right, I'm moving on, yo.
She preaching. Yeah, ladies. Shout out to all the ladies out there. Hey, listen there.
Listen.
Y'all
Oh my
coming when we coming.
That's a
Bye,
good
y'all.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
No, word up.
It's different.
I like that though.
What you got?
Sex
on,
with me
Kurt?
so
You look like you got
amazing.
something. You look like you
I
got
don't have nothing.
You look like you got something.
No, she summed it up. We
Okay.
next.
Oh, y'all, you on the same page with that? Like,
Nah, Carrie, you gotta elaborate. You can't.
yeah, like
Oh my
he
god.
get there. He's staying in the home base. You still in the dugout.
Carrie, what
If-
you gonna do?
if you're not-
Imagine it's your people.
If you're not, oh god, why? All right, let me imagine. I'm most likely gonna be pissed off.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be pissed off because that's the whole point of having sex. It's a nut, right? Or you know, for
Yeah.
pleasure. If you're not getting pleasure, I don't know. It's a
Wasting
stick.
time. You're wasting time.
Mm,
Not getting a pleasure.
Not necessarily. Yeah. Well, in the moment of not getting pleasure,
In the moment.
moment of not getting the pleasure is you wasting your time.
Could you care about your needs a little bit more?
But sometimes people need to learn. So
And it's your job to teach them,
it's
right?
about communication.
It's your job to teach them.
If I want to take
In our
that
our
job,
big ages,
if I want to take that job, I would take it.
in our big
Okay.
ages, Kara, you said you was 30.
Seven.
I'm 37.
You're a builder. Carry the builder.
Kara
No.
the braider. Kara the braider.
But you
That's
was building
braider.
homies
She's a
into
builder.
what you.
If you,
I'm sick of it.
I don't know. Maybe. Shit.
No, and the only reason I ask because I'm gonna get my opinion now. I don't feel like
I want to hear this.
it's my job to teach you or build you. You know, in my big age, I feel like it's your job to know already coming in. So like, you know, put forth your best effort, and then it's my option to decide that effort was good enough for me. If it wasn't, I see you later. And I
So-
wish you all the best. I got
See, me and him,
I have a question.
that's why we
That just
I have a
got
question.
different views.
yeah,
So
I don't know.
do you feel like you don't a woman should put in more effort or more work than you?
I don't
Is
think
she
you-
is are you attracted? Are you with someone to like make you look good?
No.
Where they have to be more than you, or they have to make you look good? Because you're saying put in your
talking about
best
to the
effort.
Public perception, like to public perception, what they think about our relationship,
No.
or because
No,
I was
internally.
more in terms of like the question I asked y'all, sexual pleasure. Like,
Okay,
it's
so you telling her to
it's
put
not
her
my
best foot
job-
forward.
Yeah, it's not my job to teach you how to do that at
Okay.
37 years old.
So
you
like
know?
be in a position that's gonna make you come or tell me what to do. Basically, that's what you're saying.
let's
but-
put
but at the same-
Because you know
ourselves-
what you gonna do.
Let's put ourselves in the best position where we
Where y'all both
come
gonna
out
come at,
happy.
and only she knows that, and you know that.
But
So
that's
you're
all-
saying
that's
okay?
all it needs to know is me and
Yeah,
her.
yeah, you can.
No,
know
as
that.
far as you want the woman to know what's going on before you even get there.
But you
I
can know
mean-
that about yourself. But what if it? Then you can know that about yourself.
Okay.
We can get together, and what if it's something that I ain't fucking into? Then what? Like,
That's a
or
good
it's
question.
something that you
That's
ain't
a good
into.
question.
Like, cause I know out of you know what makes me feel good.
Mhm.
But even would you even want to do? To me, what makes me feel good?
Well, let me ask you.
It might be a little
No,
bit
he's trying to
different.
go. He's trying
Hear me
to.
out.
I'm
Hear me
saying
out.
everybody got their own views on how they get pleasure.
Let me ask you something.
That's true,
because
too.
this.
You
I
gotta
can
learn
answer you.
somebody.
I can answer you. Like for me, the question you just asked me.
Mhm.
Number one, I'm not really doing nothing too strange.
I didn't say
So
strange.
it's just like
Bruh,
I know
where he
you
was
gonna
going.
be down with it. So it's just like, let me ask you, what is it that brings you pleasure? Like, are you on this new age stuff where
What's new age?
you're out here eating ass? Hey, they out here.
I
eating
will not
ass,
talk about
bro.
what I do in the
Like-
bedroom.
Right. But at the same time, what's new age? Is it because they're talking about it?
Hold on, what's going on? You're not hosting the interview.
Oh, sorry.
You the
Oh, we can't
No,
ask
season. Like this
nah.
one. I feel like, you know.
Nah, y'all gonna
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not the Pretty Bee promo show. This is not your favorite pretty
Nah,
girl.
yeah, real. That's over.
Sorry, I'm
That's
sorry.
back
I'm sorry.
in the day, right?
It is.
Yeah,
Several
yeah.
years ago.
Nah, cause y'all got my boy back against the wall.
All right, take up for your man. Take up for your
He
man.
misrepresenting the male viewers.
But what you gotta say then?
Yes.
Nah, yo, we don't want all girls with too much skill.
Alright, so listen.
You
We
want to
don't
be a
want Steph
teacher,
Curry
right.
in the set. You hear?
So he no you then you
We don't
agree with
want
my
Michael Jordan. Cause that come with practice.
Me and Beeb
Hella
have
practice.
me and Beeb have a whole views on this. Y'all
We
just
don't want crazy
my God.
practice to you the best.
crazy.
I get what you're
practice.
saying.
You know what I mean?
I
Have a little coachability.
So
I want Kobe. I want Kobe.
So you're into
I want
teaching.
Steph Curry.
Let me show you a couple
You do.
things.
I want
So you're
Michael
into
Jordan. I want 6 rings. I don't listen.
If you're all in sixth
Listen.
grade.
all the-
So what you doing with that
I
though?
don't want you to come in.
What are you doing with that?
He don't
Is
want
that
that.
it? Like, is that it?
Yeah, probably.
That's it, right?
Before we even got there, I got to know, like you said, my partner know me. Stop playing.
So
Erica.
what are you doing?
Stop playing. Before we
All
got
I'm
there,
saying is, are you taking it long term? Is that your, like, you feel me? Like, you talking about.
Goal.
Okay.
Let's win
Okay.
all 10 in a row. Let's win 10 championships in a
Yeah.
row.
Okay, I agree.
She got the
I
shit
agree.
before you though.
Yeah.
You keep talking about that. That's a little immature.
That's a
Arguably.
little.
That's a little
Arguably.
immature.
Talk to him, please. Please
It's a
be
little
opposed
immature.
on this. Yeah, him is
Yeah.
opposed on this.
Like, I can
He want
understand
the
where you're coming
rookie of the
from,
year.
but to care about it is immature.
He want the rookie of the year.
Arguably. It's just more to have preferences.
It's immature.
That
No,
nigga
it's
want
just
the
more to
rookie
have
of the year.
preferences.
How would you ever know?
No, I mean just off too much skill. Like what I'm saying,
What's
if it's
too
like
much
blowing
skill?
me, it's like
Maybe
damn.
you're not as mature in that area.
More
Like, how would
as
you
skill.
ever
Or
know?
I don't think
still.
Or as skilled.
Maybe
you get
you
what I'm
not
saying?
in the
That's what I
NBA.
meant.
You
I
might
didn't
be
mean
in
as
the
mature.
league.
Maybe you're not as skilled. Maybe she like watch porn.
She's way advanced. No, you're not.
Watching porn does a lot.
Maybe
Nah,
she
first
might
of all,
do only
Let me tell you
Well,
something.
It
Not
ain't no
even-
women
and
who
then-
watch more porn than
You never know.
Like, we
And
start off
friends,
out the gate running like horses.
friends are or you know they're peers, and they can be more experienced. So you got friends who will tell you, older friends, older cousins, that you gotta do it like this. This how you going. I remember my cousin
Yeah.
on the porch talking about
Yeah.
the fucking frog.
Yes.
So
Listen.
it's definitely not about, you know, what you think is more skill. That doesn't mean she's done it, but it's immature
Right.
to think about not giving a person your all because they know what they're doing in the bedroom.
No, giving your all is not necessarily being Michael Jordan, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like,
Can't be the
there's
greatest
certain
of
things
all
that
time.
you do, like, you can get better. Like, say, if you fuck 2 people in your life, right?
Mhm.
And you learn from all your cousins and all that, however you
Right.
say it, you can be a good fuck. But say, listen, Kara, I'm just using an example, right?
Don't use
Don't
me
use
as
Kara as
example.
an
Like,
example.
no, it could be
We ain't
an
drop your
anonymous
name yet. We ain't
person.
drop your name. We gonna use
It
her.
could just be.
We ain't even gonna say her name. We
All
gonna
right,
say her.
don't say no name.
She got 100 bodies. She been doing this.
That don't mean she good at what she do.
Yeah, I can
That
guarantee
does
you.
not
this
mean
don't
she good
make
at what
her-
she do.
Yeah,
Her hole
that's
probably
good.
opened up a little bit more, but it don't make her good at what she do.
Yeah, but we not listen probability.
Because if
like,
she was good at what she done, she wouldn't need 100 niggas.
She not
yeah,
Jordan,
but the
man.
100 niggas, what happens is with the 2 people you dealt with is like, remember you was like, you don't know what you all into. The 2 people you dealt with like it a certain type of way. The 100 different people she like dealt with like it 100 different type of ways
But
where
those-
she has to adapt.
Those
to.
still 2 different people that
So-
wanted it 2 different ways.
So her level of adaptation is just like Kobe with
What's
the
an-
footwork.
what's
it's
an
learning all
adaptation,
the
though?
footwork, all the moves in every single situation to where you perfected this shit.
But that's
It's like we didn't grow in this shit together. It's like
But
you
that means
perfected
that you-
this way before
she
me. Now
went-
I'm here at
But
the
that's a
finals
whole
product.
lot of different people though. That
Yeah,
you're
I don't
saying 100 bodies.
understand.
You can know what you want pleasure wise by only having sex with one person.
Yeah, but
It's
that
not
every man is different though.
Hear me out.
So what's the
Yeah,
difference
so it's
between-
not. It might not be about you.
So if it's not coachable, like nah, do it like this. Like don't be
But
doing that.
everybody's
Put your
you're gonna
hands
do
on
it
that
like
shit.
that.
Don't put your hands
Oh,
on that
so
shit.
is that
Spit
like a
on that shit.
prostitute?
Don't spit on
Hear
that
me out,
shit.
y'all. Hear me
You feel
out,
me?
y'all.
You
I
feel
wanna,
me?
I want to reset the
It's
conversation.
a whole bunch of differences.
Okay.
And that comes with and then you wanna might learn that with experiences.
That's
you know what I
true,
mean?
too.
So what's gonna happen is like when somebody got the skills without you having to tell them anything, a lot of times it might be
from
You looked at like a prostitute.
like, yo, this girl got she know how
from
to
100 different.
she know how to check
She know
the
how to please
temperature.
She-
the
she-
adaptive
she-
measures, and I have to say
Oh,
nothing.
you don't even
like,
have
know
to
what I
say
mean?
nothing,
And
baby.
that's
Yeah,
not
that's
always.
I get what you're saying.
That might
I get
not
what you're
always
saying.
be the best thing you want. You know what I mean?
I get what
Because
you're
at the end
saying.
of the day, like say like the Bible said, they brought like the Eve came in. Speaking of Eva's garden, you feel me? Eve came in to be molded to be the helper for Adam, not to be the
You
helper
wanna
for
teach-
everybody else.
You want to teach her.
You feel me? For
Right.
Adam mode like this. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. This is what we need. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. You feel me? Not for everybody else.
We're gonna reset the conversation.
Let's do it.
We're gonna reset the conversation. I'm
not immature though. I'm with it all. I'm with it all. Like, I mean, honestly, like you.
I
Like, if you
call
play
you
like
immature.
that, we can play.
I just was saying-
Cause as a man,
But I
I need
understand
to
where
know
you're
that
coming from
experience
now, so
with
I
dealing with a
apologize.
woman. I can't come lackluster.
Let's do this. Let's
If you got a
reset the
coochie,
conversation.
you ain't lackluster.
I wanna
You got a
ask the
coochie. That's all you
ladies
pretty
now.
much need.
B,
And then
I
you
want to
can
ask
get better.
I want to
You
ask
feel
the
me?
ladies. I
But
want to
as a
ask.
man, I can't.
This
I can't afford to come lackluster. It's only one time and I'm out of there.
This nigga is
The
I want to ask.
corn-
I want to ask the ladies. Kira,
Why me first every time?
nah, cause
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna swing it to Eric and then I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
swing it to myself. B just
Because you.
aired us
And
out.
he
He really did. And he made this point too. So shout out to B for making this point.
It's just for
And it was
fellas.
a opposed
It's just for
point.
fellas.
I understand.
Yeah, I understood it.
Shout out to you for that point.
Shout out to you in the back. You will remain nameless. Big shout out to you. Yes,
100 bodies.
Question.
Does he?
He threw 100
That's
bodies.
100 bodies. Wow.
He said 100.
Bodies.
No,
Like, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Don't
That's a
say
lot.
that.
Listen, I'm gonna reset the question.
I think that's a shooter. That's why she in the back though.
Please stop. Don't do that.
Screw the shooter.
Every time she spins, she get at least 2.
Ain't no running up over here.
Ain't no running up over here. This is episode 63. This is World Takes Podcast. Ladies, I got a question. This is big moolah. Kira, your age, you meet a guy, he's a virgin. He don't even know how to put it in.
What?
He don't even know how to put it in. Let alone eat no pussy. Again, you didn't mention eat no ass. I don't know if you're into that. He doesn't know how to do it. You sticking around, you teaching him? Or you moving on? What's the conversation look like?
I've never in my life ever met a virgin my age. Ever.
Oh, he our
I
age?
don't know. I don't know.
He's
That
our
is
age?
like
I don't know how old
just
he
guess.
is.
I don't know.
You gotta tell me how old he is.
I
No, that's the thing. You gotta tell me. Hold
What's your
on.
limit?
That wasn't the question. That was the question. But I need you to put an age
I
to
don't
that.
know.
I need you to put an age to that so it
Your
can
age
make
right now, the nigga only been with one woman.
He's 37.
He's 37. He been with one woman. That was his girlfriend when he was 18.
Yeah, I'm sticking around.
You said a virgin.
Even if he a virgin, if he my age,
Now
I'm sticking
changing it a
around.
little bit. You ain't like
What?
the answer. I ain't like the answer. You did. Let me be honest.
I didn't have an
Yeah,
answer. I didn't say anything.
Nah, but that was the question he asked.
I don't know.
What you mean?
Crazy.
Alright, he wasn't a virgin. He fucked one or two girls.
I'm sticking around.
He ain't got the skills.
Hole.
He don't got the
Here,
skills.
Rob, you didn't. He
All
don't
that.
know how to eat pussy. He don't know how to eat ass.
Mhm.
What are you doing? I want a real honest answer. If this nigga
He a
is
carpenter.
that's what he want.
Yeah, you don't
He wants somebody that don't know how to suck no dick, ride no dick, none of that. That's what he want.
The more likely you are like that, the better. Trust me.
Trust me.
Yeah. Trust me.
Are you?
The more likely, the less bodies.
Is you leaving him? Or you staying? That's
You can't ask me that after Erica already answered that.
Erica, you said you stand. Two
Yeah.
bodies. He don't know how to-
First, damn, I thought it was one.
Hold on. Y'all had different opinions.
I thought
No,
it was
I don't
one.
want to. I don't. That
It
that
was
answer is
one.
over.
Different.
I
Now
don't
it's
know what I
two.
would do. I
Two,
don't.
you
Think
might
about
be.
it.
I mean, we not special.
That
One
probably
is
Nick.
special.
One is
It
special.
probably
Hold on, hold on.
happened. It
Hold on,
probably
hold on.
happened.
Just like the
We gotta
rest of
keep
them.
one
Hold
conversation.
up.
Yeah.
I'm just no. I'm
thought
just
less
saying
than
based
three was
on the
special.
based on
I
the
thought less than
scenario.
three
You
was
went
special.
from a virgin to one body, now two bodies. He not special.
I thought less than 3 was special.
Okay, maybe it is.
That's what I thought.
Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
That brings
However, your original question said virgin.
It was virgin.
So you went from virgin to 1 to 2.
Kira
Like,
gave me bad
goddamn.
answer.
What you want me to?
Kira gave me
My
the
answer wasn't
I had to
bad.
rearrange it for you.
Okay.
I rearranged the one.
If it was a virgin, if it was 1, I'm still sticking around. Cause that's fun.
New question.
Okay.
No question.
New question. I'm gonna start with B. Only because
Cause it's so controversial.
Nah, B set the table. What I like about my boy B, he set the table. His opinions is not always mine, but I back his opinions 1,000%, no matter what they is, whether I agree or if I don't. So we
I don't know how to take that.
That's true. You gonna have to ride anyway. Like at the end of the night.
Because now I got questions
Come on,
everything.
listen. Body counts. What's the highest acceptable number? We're gonna start with B. What's the highest acceptable number?
For women? For
Well,
men?
first for you, for your woman.
For my woman?
What's
For marriage?
For marriage.
Mhm.
What's the highest you would accept? And then for the ladies, it's gonna be their man for marriage. Of course.
That's not.
And it's hear me out. World Takes Podcast, episode 63. This is episode 63. This question is for your person.
Yeah.
I don't know who y'all deal with,
Okay.
what kind of gender
How
it
much
is,
body
What kind of
Too much.
gender?
identify as.
Yeah.
Identify as a girl?
I don't know. I don't
And I like
listen.
men.
Okay, just so we clear, because nowadays you can never be too
That's
careful.
true. That's
World
true.
Takes
The word
Podcast,
is androgynous.
we all inclusive over here. Tap in. We don't give a fuck.
Androgynous.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
But we gonna start with B.
Yeah, what's
Body counts and acceptable numbers
acceptable number?
for the lady you planning on marrying.
Maybe 8.
8 max.
8, yeah. Maybe 8 for the wife.
8 max.
Somebody who's been in like long-term relationships, probably broke out of those, had a couple like maybe one night stands or
I had a couple
lust type experiences, then jump back into a relationship.
I want to ask you something. You saying 8, find out it's 20. It's over.
I mean, like if she told me it was 8, and then like, all right, listen, World Takes Podcast episode 63. We ended up having a conversation some point in our relationship. She told me it was 8, and then however I find out. Let's see how I can find out. Let's find out all the different ways I can find out.
Like
Right?
it gets so that gets very.
Like it can be like I just ran into a couple dudes. We at the bar. We niggas said yeah, we ready to trade on her.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Know what I mean? Then I'm working at my job. Know what I mean? The boss like, oh, that's your wife. I'm the supervisor. What somebody I'm supervising?
But can I ask him a question though?
Oh, that's your wife?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What if it's still only 8, but it's all those scenarios that you just said right there? What if it's still only 8 men, but it's those scenarios
They
that
before
you
me,
just said?
that right there, I'm honestly, I'm gonna have a lot of like, I'm gonna feel some type of way towards her about it.
Yeah.
But like, if she was honest, I ain't know those people before that. Like, obviously, if I knew those people while we dealing, and before we even decided to get married or something like that, it ain't happening. Like, I can't do that. Like, I'm supervising somebody.
What are you talking about?
He crazy.
But it all
I
makes
feel
sense
you,
though, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
So, like, if I find out, however I found out,
You just be
It's
looking so
20.
deep at me though, like go ahead.
however I find out, it's 20. Like, if it's in a bad, like, if it hurts my soul, then it's over. It's ways, you see how a paint that work can hurt my soul as a human being, let alone A man?
As a man.
A delicate man.
It's over.
What's your sign? What's his birthday?
Like, we writing
You a Cancer?
Delicate
Your birthday in the
man
summer, ain't
will
it?
need to be protected.
It's your birthday coming
Your
up.
birthday in the summer, ain't it?
And
No, he
protected
can't.
from all these laws.
It was
Everybody
so
was
dope.
dressed up.
When I say it was so dope, now granted, the niggas, they be coming like women, like they be promoting themselves. They be promoting themselves. So if women wanted to get down, like in trick or whatever, like
Oh,
you have
everybody,
opportunity.
everything is for sale.
Or they'd be like
Man,
on you,
woman,
like they be
yeah.
on you, like they be on you. You be like, and then but on a resort, you know, they don't play that, so you can't bring people in, or you feel me. So but it was a good time. It was so much fun because we didn't expect to be down there for a carnival. So locals is real friendly, like the white people, they was real friendly. It was just everybody knew what they was there for, so they made sure everybody had a good time no matter where you was at. So it was really, really dope, and that's what I liked about Puerto Plata. And
I felt like you went down there to investigate. I felt like you only went down there. only
Everything
to
is so
investigate.
shicey with you. Like,
Nah, because she just
no, we
said.
never knew.
You ain't peeped that move. She said, "Oh, the niggas be on you like women."
For
Like,
real.
why would you say that, though?
Because
Like-
I you know what guys go down there for. So that was my first time. I went to.
Nah, how do you
I
know
went
what
to-
guys go down there for? How do you
Because
know
that's
that?
I know guys who go to DR to trick.
Nah, you
and the
said
the women are bad.
The niggas be on you like women. Like if you from
Like how
America,
women be on the guys.
like how a woman.
I know my
Poor.
friend who just went. I call him my brother. He just went down there. He had like a fucking girl every day.
Gigolo.
Yeah,
So I
what
know
I'm
how to
saying
get it.
is,
But
if
how
you
the
from
guys
America,
was.
like that terminology don't even exist.
She mean
What
like
you
a
talking about?
gigolo.
How
Yeah.
niggas be on you like the girls. That don't exist
Oh, mommy,
in
you
America.
look-
It don't
What do you
exist in
I
nowhere
don't know.
domestically.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said
Because
you said
okay,
men
everywhere
be on
I
you
went.
like the girls. In like America,
Because
the girls
you know
don't
what
be
I'm-
on you. It ain't none
Well,
of
I'm
that.
talking about DR.
That's
We're
what I'm
in
saying.
DR, so you know how DR women be on American guys.
In
DR
certain
guys
locations,
be
yeah.
on American women. That's what my reference was. Because anywhere I went, guys are very subtle. They're very, they're reserved. So, but in DR in Puerto Plata, they was like coming on to me, and I was like,
Oh, I thought you meant for like money. I thought you meant like they was
yeah.
asking for money.
Yeah.
No,
That's
they
what she
wasn't
talking-
asking for money,
And
but
that's
they
what-
were
how she
coming on to
coming.
me like
Like
I'm
they
American,
you down,
so
give me some
yeah,
dollars.
like I'll
or
do what you
supply
want me
me
to
out.
do or some shit, and it was just like, what? It was I was taken
Yeah.
aback how
But was that shit
forward.
like? Did you see like some guys that like was handsome and like arousing to the eye?
I mean, they're cute because they're Dominican, so you're not gonna be
Dominican
uncute.
guys are cute.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, they're cute.
Alright.
That's it.
How you feel?
That's it though.
How you feel?
They got good
They look good.
features.
good.
Yeah, they got good features.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time-
They look good. They look good as hell.
They look-
Like, I ain't even
They
gonna
look
lie.
good as
You
hell.
can't.
Yeah, like on the beach,
Can't say
like
they're
their
bad.
bodies, they had melanin.
You can't say nothing
Must
You
bad
wouldn't
about.
get, like, but you wouldn't go.
Not
down there and
everybody.
I'm
get hit.
taken aback by
You wouldn't go
the
get
forward.
hit by these good looking ass niggas.
I went there and I
You
didn't
ain't
get
get
hit.
That
No,
brings me to my next question.
it was fun. It was more like beach.
And you ain't get hit. It's like nobody's into just a cute face. There's a lot that come with it.
So nobody got hit.
No.
Like, so women don't have one night stands. And
Yeah,
stuff
women
like
have
that.
one-night
But it's
stands.
not. It's a, like they look good and he.
Okay,
coming
if
right
you have
over
the one night
pieces hit for the
stand,
night.
it's because you look good, but you're not taking it nowhere
But
else.
it doesn't happen with Dominican men.
No, it
I don't
happened
know.
everywhere.
It can happen anywhere, but that's on
We'll never
vacation.
admit to it
If I'm on
after.
vacation,
Yeah.
That didn't happen to me. Yeah,
Already.
No,
it didn't happen.
Especially.
but I understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, it's all about like everything. It's about everything in a moment. You don't know when you have
Hey.
it. Who plans a one night stand, or do people plan a one night stand?
That's the woman language for y'all guys. Y'all heard it first.
Do people
They
plan a one
speak in
night stand?
code. They speak in code.
You're a nut.
I want to ask you.
Hey yo,
What's up?
as articulate as you are, right? All this experience, you came in, you one took the drop. When they come to asking the real questions, you start tap dancing. Hey, but listen. Hey,
I want to ask Kara something. Listen, Kara,
Shit.
you just mentioned the Dominican niggas, they had the muscles.
The muscles, she did not say that.
I did. Hell yeah. That's how they look on
They got
camera.
muscles?
They did on the beach. No, but go ahead.
Everybody stay in the back.
Keep going.
Everybody.
Keep going.
Everybody stay in the back. She said that.
Yeah, her body's
She
going
said
to
that.
facts. We
I
go.
I definitely said that.
Alright, so I want to know, so you into the muscle niggas, that's what you into, you're not into dad bods, maybe the thinner guys, you're into the muscle guy, that's the kind of guy you go for. Is that accurate?
It's not accurate, but I would want you to somewhat not be unhealthy. I don't want you to just be like, hear me out. Because there's a lot of guys out here that, like, all right, for instance, and women too, when you drink a lot of alcohol, like your body weight might be your body weight. Like some people naturally, since they was a little kid, they're never going to be skinny. Like it's just we all have different body types. But when a man is supposed to be slim and they look like they fucking pregnant, like you ain't taking care of yourself like how you supposed to be taking care of yourself.
Alright, so it doesn't have to be a muscle body for you.
It doesn't have to be a muscle body, no. First
If
of
she
all, I
find
don't want to
attractive,
see.
that's her thing.
No,
That's
I'm telling you,
attractive.
I'm seeing what was going on the beach that I went
Yeah,
to.
it's attractive.
They
You
might
liked it though. You
They
liked it.
look good. Like they was
Okay.
in shape. They had they shit together. Like they look good. But I've also been other places where the men there look good too. It's just we was talking about the yard.
Okay. Alright.
But don't be no unhealthy person. I'm just
Like unhealthy.
Yes. Like
Let me ask you, body type. What's the preferred body type if you have one? What is it? Give it to us.
Me?
Erica, yes. Miss Erica
I
Preston.
don't have a preferred anything.
So 250 plus is okay with you. 5'9", 250 plus.
No, 5'9" is not, and 250 is pretty big.
Okay. So that's out.
That's out.
Okay. Now 6'2", 170.
Like 5'11", 6 feet, and like 215 the most.
What's the less?
The less, like probably 180.
Nah, hell.
No, that's too low. I don't know then. I don't know men
Nah,
weight.
no room for slim.
I don't know men
sometimes
weight.
What's the,
At
hold
the same
on,
time,
Kara, what's
I
the
know
less?
5'11".
Hold on,
I
give me
don't
the
know.
highest first.
Sometimes
Give me the
weight
highest
6
first.
feet.
Give me
sometimes
the
weight.
highest. Give me the
Sometimes
highest
weight
weight.
is a surprise.
Give me the highest
Sometimes
weight.
weight is a
How
surprise.
would we know?
for real.
Kara, give me the highest
Because some
weight.
people could, like for instance, you slim. But if you get on the scale, like you might weigh a lot. Like it's weird.
How much do you weigh?
I just want. It's not about weight.
But okay, so how tall are you?
Hold up.
Because I'm not a
He said
forensic
what?
person
He said
where
160?
you draw somebody.
He said
I don't know
180.
how much
You
a
said
bed
170?
weighs.
I want to get this bar
170?
off.
How tall you
I want to
think
get
you
this
is?
bar off. I want to get this
And you're
bar off.
very slim.
How tall are you?
Might look like.
Okay.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it's
So it's not about weight. It's about
It's no jab or anything.
But I'm heavy though.
So how much do you weigh? How tall
But
are
I'm
you?
heavy though.
This
Check
is
me out. Big
personal.
Moon Loud
Bro,
Bro
take
Takes
podcast.
Podcast.
Okay.
I'm tired of people calling you
Episode
skinny.
60.
Okay, so how much?
Listen, might look like, but I'm
What's
heavy
heavy?
though.
What's heavy to us? Women don't know.
What you want heavy to be?
I don't know.
It's
Like,
not,
what are you
it's not
talking
about weight. I
We
mean, it's
know
not
with
about
us.
the actual weight on the scale for me because
We know with us.
that's
We know how much we don't want to
I
be,
go
or
by
we're,
pussy.
when we get
How
to
do
where we
you
at,
look?
we know if we don't like it or not like it. But with a man, we don't know how much you weigh to be like, I don't want you to be over this. I just know what I like.
Yeah, I don't want
So
you
like,
to look
I
like you
can't read you and
pregnant.
say, oh, you're
With
this
little
and that,
arms.
or you're this and that.
For those of y'all tuning in at home. This is your boy Big Moolah.
And where?
Big Moolah. So how much do you weigh, Big
We
Moolah?
got the world.
Please
Podcast.
enlighten.
This is episode
Please
6.
enlighten the mass on how much you weigh, Big Moolah.
We got 100 bodies in the back.
Stop saying that.
Keep saying that.
That's
Keep
not.
talking about Big Moolah. Big Moolah, how much you weigh?
We got 180 pounds in the front. You hear me?
That's you? Okay.
That's Big Moolah. 180.
So wait.
6'4".
So he got mad at when I said 185 or
Listen,
something?
I'm not mad at nothing. I'm just asking
It was 5
around.
pounds off.
I'm just asking around.
Well, we don't know
Just
for that
asking
matter.
around.
We don't know.
This Big Moolah. This Big 180.
Okay.
You hear me? To my loyal listeners, y'all already know that. Y'all already know I've been 180 out here.
But you're
like
not
that.
you're not slim. You fit what your height is.
I fit it, and I'm glad, you know, that I landed in somewhere in between her. I think I was a little off in one of y'all.
I'm glad my boy came through
Listen,
too. For real.
right.
Boy, don't count my boy out.
Cause
It was
Will
looking
really
scary for me. It was looking scary for me, y'all. Shout out World Taste Podcast.
the
Shout out.
greatest podcast.
Shout out Carrier Brader, shout out Erica Presley, shout out Evas Garden, man. Shout out 100 Bodies, shout out Big B Baby,
sick of him.
shout out Big Moolah, shout out Earn Days, the producer. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
We here, man. Listen, it's almost time to wrap it up, but I don't want to wrap it up just yet.
What time is it?
I don't want to
We
wrap it
having
up,
fun?
man.
Y'all having fun?
Are y'all having fun?
It's
9:25.
entertaining.
I'm having
Alright.
an amazing time.
Alright, so
Thanks for inviting us.
let me ask y'all a quick question though. Cause I've been talking to a lot of girls lately and I've been shocked to hear this shit. It's like a man cheating a deal breaker.
For me?
Is for you?
Yeah.
Completely deal breaker. What about you?
It hasn't. I have taken that, so it hasn't been a deal breaker for me in the past. I'm single right now, but in the past it hasn't been a deal
In the
breaker.
future, would it be a deal breaker?
I don't know. I can't say yes or no.
Let me ask you something, because that's an interesting answer.
That's very touchy.
That's an interesting answer. Let me ask you something.
I just don't. I would want him to be like honest.
Are you a cheater?
No, genuinely no. When I'm single, but like in a relationship, I really be like
If we
wanting
was in
it
a
to be in love.
relationship and I cheated on you and you knew about it, would you cheat on me?
I'll probably leave. I'll leave you. I'll leave you. That's what has happened.
Have you ever been in a relationship and like entertain anyone else? Like just whether it's someone you work with or like
Yes.
you have?
I have. And it could. I have.
What about you, Erica? What about you? Have you ever been like in a
I want to
relationship
know
and
why.
entertained somebody
Hey,
else?
big. I want to know why first. I want to know why did you entertain that guy first? Why?
Boredom. Like the relationship was just like stagnant.
What can we as men do to ensure that our relationship is not stagnant? And ensure that we keep you entertained so we don't have to get cheated on. Like, I'm an advocate for the men out here. Me personally, a lot of men might not understand it, but I'm an advocate for the men. And I want to know, what can we do as men to make sure you are not bored and make sure you are entertained at all times so you don't have to go out and cheat on us?
Listen to, and pay attention to the person that you got.
Okay. I like that.
Like, if you pay attention, sometimes, well, me personally, sometimes I say a lot without actually saying it. So you got to be aware of what your woman is doing for you. Like, don't take that for granted. Like, pay attention, because
That's what we
I might not say it, but I'm saying it.
That's real.
That's real women code for y'all. You gotta understand.
Cool.
Pay
Say it
attention.
without saying
No,
it.
pay
That's how I
attention to
focus.
your woman. You'll
Keep it
catch
cool.
it. You'll catch it.
Is it really
You
that
gonna
hard?
catch it?
It ain't really that hard because I'm pay attention.
Hey fellas, you gonna
That's
catch
just-
it.
That's
Just
just as hard
clues.
as you saying, listen to those 4 beats before the drop.
Yeah, they was kind of low.
You feel me?
But they existed though.
Exactly.
They actually
Just
made
like
noise.
those subtle clues.
Don't overlook it.
And if you care enough, you will. Because why wouldn't you care about somebody that's bringing you joy? Why wouldn't you want to, you know,
I'm
treat
not
her
saying
different?
you should or you shouldn't. I was
But you just tried to
translating
say
what she
like,
was saying.
oh, you'll
Cause
get
he
it
said,
if you
yeah,
listen.
you
still-
making the
You
Yeah.
still gotta
it's a difficult
communicate, of
thing.
course. You still
It's
gotta
a little
You
communicate.
said that
It's a little
sarcastically
difficult.
though, and you know it.
It's a little difficult understanding somebody who can't translate what they saying verbally.
You can say
You
it
gotta catch
verbally.
clues in a
No,
Russian
no, I'm
clue.
not saying
Stay
solely for your
quiet
whole
right
rela-
now.
No,
They don't
if
wanna
he's saying
talk,
for
but they
everything.
all right. You ask them what's good. You all right? I'm all right.
They're quiet
You
right
all
now.
right?
You don't be paying
Something-
attention. You don't be
something
paying
telling me you
attention.
ain't
That's
all right.
why.
That's funny.
But you
I
know
ain't
the
know you was
answer.
bad 'cause I let the toilet seat up.
But you knew the
You said
answer.
you was all right.
First of all,
And
why
I
would you
get
leave
the
the toilet
clues.
seat up? You know that'll make me mad. Like,
But I
is you
wasn't
paying
thinking
attention or
about it.
not? Because you're not thinking about me. And
Yeah, I'm not thinking about you
yeah.
all the time.
You
Sorry.
gotta pay attention.
If
Because
that's
I'm
what-
thinking about you all the time.
No, you're not. You're thinking about things that make you mad so you can move on.
No,
move
no.
on.
I'm thinking about you.
So you
I'm thinking about you, but when I go to the bathroom, I don't want to
So-
fall in the toilet.
So you can holler at all the other niggas
You, what this shit?
who you been curving, but they been pulling up looking nice and clean
Whoever you
and
see,
refreshing. Know what I mean?
whoever
And then you been trying to
I'm not
curve
that-
them.
I'm not
so you
her.
been picking out everything that get on your nerves.
Oh,
Now you getting bored.
it wasn't me.
Is that what you really
I'm
think?
just pointing
What
out
she
when you
do?
say bored.
Is that how y'all
No,
really
yeah,
think?
because
Nah, women when they say they bored, it be because they watch
Oh.
they on Instagram. And,
I ain't on
You see?
Instagram, but because men don't pay attention. Like, let's do something. Let's get out there and have
that's
fun.
like
Like,
bored. Now I gotta go.
Get out there and live like little baby and Jada.
Now I
No,
gotta go to
but
Dubai.
like,
I
get
have
to
to
know
go
me.
to Dubai.
Yeah.
he is so
Let's get
petty.
out there and live
I
like
gotta
little
get something
baby.
Because
Look.
it's real.
Oh, I don't
Absolutely
know.
not. Nobody
That's
lives their life.
whoever he's talking about.
Nobody lives
That's
their
who
life
talking.
for the gram.
Nah, yo, like women, y'all do it like.
Life just happened to be interesting, but
I'm
nobody
telling
lives
you.
it for nobody.
Look,
Not
I'm not
us.
saying you living it for them. I'm saying once you see certain shit,
Not even.
like it's like, oh, you don't do me, you don't treat me like
no,
this.
not because you don't see nothing.
Know what I mean?
No.
I'm
I know how I
pineapple
feel.
rice bowls, pineapple.
Oh, because you've seen it on.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not
Yeah.
realistic.
So let me know.
Social media is an unrealistic point of view. It's an unrealistic lifestyle. People see what other people have. Men do it the most. They see other things
But
and
men
they
ain't
think that
cutting
they
the
have
girl
to.
off like I'm bored because
Well,
they see all because there's a lot
Okay,
of beautiful
that's
women
fine,
on
but
Instagram.
men will
Look.
want more, but they will just want more, and then they'll hold themselves back from not even getting it because they still chasing a girl. Like, it's a lot of things that men do based on what they see more than a female. A female see another girl and say, "Damn, I like what she got on," and they will want, they'll have the same fit or something similar because they like how it looked. They're not gonna base their whole world around a woman and what she got on. Or women are drastic to the point
everybody
now.
is different.
Y'all know that's not
With
every
the whole-
female. Y'all know that's not every female.
What
Why
you
you
mean?
say
It's a
that?
lot of
You think
females
that-
who look at bodies, who want the body of another female.
Another
But
female.
that's the
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, it's
Now they want the
definitely.
veneers.
I wanna get y'all
Exactly.
opinions. I wanna get y'all opinions while we got y'all here because we running out of time. BBLs. Kira, how you feel? BBLs.
If you want to do it, do it.
Is it for you?
Me personally, no.
Alright.
If I wanted to tweak something, and I would.
What
I'm not
would you want
opposed
to
to it.
tweak and why?
I don't want to tweak anything on
Good
my
answer.
body.
Good answer. Good answer. Make some noise. Eric Presley, BBLs or no?
Let me say something. If I had the heart, and if I wouldn't feel like I'd die afterwards,
Right.
because everything else, I would definitely be fucking snatched and perfect. Because who
So-
wouldn't
so
want to
for
look
who? For who?
for
Who you
myself?
doing
It's
that
always.
for?
First
So
of
you
all,
wanna
a woman.
Hear me out.
I would never
Hear me out.
know. I would never know how you view me.
You want to get plastic surgery on your body.
I don't say I want to. If I had the heart, I would be. I didn't have kids for people to view me. I didn't know how my body would look afterwards or anything like that. So when a woman does things to her body, she doesn't know how you view her. I don't know how you view me. I don't know how pretty or ugly you think I am or my flaws. So when a woman does things for themselves, they do it for themselves. The attention they get is the attention they get. And they know they're going to get attention because they know they're going to look perfect.
I'm only interested in how you view yourself. So now I'm going to ask you.
Well, I'm not. I wouldn't get it, but I would. If I had the heart, bitch.
Hear me out.
If it was no strings attached.
Question. I want to ask you a different question. And I want to ask you how you view yourself now without all of that. Like,
well, I love myself.
1 through, hear me out. 1 through 10. Give yourself a rating.
I would give myself a 8.
You'll give yourself an 8. Tell me why you give yourself an 8.
I don't have to tell you why.
Alright. I'm going to tell you why I will give you a 10. Hear me out. Before I even do that, Kira, I want to get your rating.
Okay.
1 through 10, I want you to rate yourself.
I would also say an 8.
Alright, hear me out.
Okay.
Let me cut you off. This is Big Moolah. This is the World Stage Podcast. This is episode 63. I wanted to tell you ladies why I would give you both a 10. And that's because both of you women are beautiful, strong. Y'all came on the show. Y'all was able to articulate yourself, express yourself in ways that the average woman may not be able to. So it's just like, if you're your first doubter, this is going to be your first disappointment. That's it. You're your first doubter.
But we are also our own worst critic. Like what the 2 points that what I take down are from internally what I think about myself.
Give me the internal. Give me.
No, that's too deep.
That's too vulnerable.
Listen,
That's too vulnerable.
This World Stage Podcast episode.
What would you rate yourself?
Right. I rate myself?
Yeah.
It's on you and B now. Oh, it's difficult for you.
It's not difficult for me.
Okay.
I'm about to give you my answer and then I'm about to be unapologetic.
And it's going to be done, right?
I'm a 10.
Okay.
B.
Alright.
Why you a 10?
Alright, so
Because he made drugs.
this one, I'm put myself at like a
100 bodies, please. Stay in the back.
Stop calling her.
Stay in the back for
Oh
now.
my
For now. Why I give myself a 10? Come on, 100 bodies. Stop it.
That's not my
Stop
name.
it. I'm sorry, 100 bodies.
Oh my.
Don't even say your name at this point.
I'm not, because that's so disrespectful.
I ain't mean no disrespect. I was just doing that for the podcast.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
8.
You're an 8. Okay, everybody is 8s.
Everybody not 8s, but I feel like
Moolah. Moolah is your 10.
Big moolah.
Big moolah. Young shots. Round of applause. He's big moolah. He is a 10. I got all 8s. I'm surrounded by 8s.
Yeah.
8 is
We
great.
remain humble.
And you know, I like the humbleness, but me personally, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all came for. I'm gonna give y'all me, and that's the 10 that I am. You feel me? I made my way hustling. I don't owe niggas shit. You hear me? Make some noise for that. This big moolah, this World Tapes, episode 63. This is the Secret Garden episode.
Like
you
that.
don't know, I got Eva's Garden up here. I got the
Don't
lovely
know.
Cure up here. If you didn't know, now you know, my nigga. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm still humble. Just because I'm a 10, I still fuck with the
He's a
common
humble
folk.
10.
He's a humble too.
I fuck
like
with the
that.
common folk. I fuck with
fuck
the
with the
1s and
common
2s, the 3s and 4s, the
Yeah.
5s, the mid. I fuck with all of y'all. Y'all know that. When y'all see me, it's all love. You heard me?
Salute my boy.
Shout out y'all. All the protocols and numbers.
Fives and numbers.
For real. But this is me. This is Big 10. Word up. Anyway, I wanna get final thoughts from everybody. If anybody got their final thoughts I want y'all to give them now. We're gonna start with you, Erica.
Damn.
Because listen, it was such an honor to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
Evas Garden, you were a friend of this show.
Thank you. Have fun.
We would love to have you back.
I'll definitely come back.
You know, when you're not too busy, we would love to come chop it up with you, see what's going on.
That'll be fun.
Touch
I like y'all dialogue.
Listen, let's do it.
Flows. I like
It's
it.
like a therapy session. a little
Right.
bit. Like psychology.
They
or
trying to get too
something, like,
deep, but you can't get.
It was nice.
My final thought. I don't have a final thought. It's to be continued.
To be continued. I like that. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise, y'all. She'll be back with us. That's Erica Presley. That's Evas Garden. We got Kira, best braider in the town.
In the
Number one
town,
braider in
yeah.
the town. 6 crime, stand up. New Jersey, make some noise. You heard me? Kira, I want to get your final thought. What's your final thought? Let me know.
I had a good time. This was a surprise to me. She just picked me up and said, "You wanna go see this podcast?" I'm like, "Okay." I
Always
know
ready.
I was gonna be a guest of a guest. It was nice though. It was fun.
Kira, not only is you a friend of the show, but you the best braider in the town. And I am going to need my braids done soon, so I'll be in touch. Make some noise. Make some noise.
It's real refreshing to hear like guys' point of views on stuff. For real.
Yeah,
Like instead of when you with your man, you kind of like argue and tug of war and all that, but just to hear neutral
Real point of
parties
views.
like with y'all guys.
You be arguing
was-
with your man?
When I had a man, yeah, we argued. That's why we broke up.
Erica, you too?
That shit was
I'm
toxic.
an arguer.
Definitely.
but to hear other point of view from guys that you're not dealing with, that you don't have no ties with, you know what I'm saying? It's refreshing. You get to hear like.
Cause you almost have to listen when you're sleeping with them.
Didn't
It's
I say
like
listen, pay
you're the
attention?
boss. Like you
Go on,
got
baby,
control a
now.
little bit. That's how you coming.
You don't want to get nobody to control.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's things. It's mad things you can control.
Okay.
Everybody got to control what they need to control. Though. Then that's how we run that good operation.
You right.
Everybody.
Let me get your final thoughts, man. What you think?
I want to push back on something. That's what I want to before we go.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
We're just about to get
Erica said that women do stuff just because they want to do it because they like it, and I disagree.
What you mean?
Give me your thoughts.
I disagree. A lot of things y'all do, y'all don't do it because y'all like it. Y'all do it because y'all like the attention y'all get from it.
Oh, that's not me.
And
I
it's
always
a-
speak
it's
on
a,
my point of view.
Like, yeah, well,
I'm not
that's
big
you.
on
But like
attention.
in general, like when women, like say when women do wear makeup and stuff like that, it's
It
not,
makes them feel pretty.
yeah.
I wear.
Yeah,
I put on
But
some.
they don't wear it in the house, chilling in the crib. when
Because
they
why would
watching
you
a
waste
movie.
your makeup in the house?
Yeah, they wear it when they're going out.
I put on
They're
some, what is it
reassurance.
called? Concealer. And I don't have on makeup, no, but I put on concealer because it conceals. So it's not about you, but it makes a woman feel complete or pretty or flawless. Just like a woman would get a BBL. It's not for, I don't know how you view me. I probably don't need makeup. My people say, oh, you don't need to wear no eyelashes when you with me. But that's how I want to look. So like, it's not about how you view me because I don't know how you view me. I know how I see myself.
Let me ask you something to know. This is the piggyback off what he said, and it's the piggyback off what you said because your people said you don't need no eyelashes with you when you with me. What is it about yourself that makes you feel as though you need those eyelashes?
The eyelashes make you pop.
They make you pop.
Now, I don't wear them to work because I don't need to pop at work. And I know I'm still pretty, but when you put on eyelashes, it just is nighttime. Like, you get dressed. That's like getting your hair done. That's like a guy with a shape up. guys don't always
what
walk
it's
around with a shape up, but when you get a shape up, bitch, you feel different, right or wrong. So when you put those eyelashes on,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speak for the
it's
guys
a
out
different
here.
little
I'm
scenario.
gonna speak for the guys out here.
What you got?
The Guys of the World Takes Podcast, episode 63.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, guys out here getting shape ups because they want to look appealing to the women. They ain't out here doing it for themselves. Like, I want to just get a shape up.
So when they go
get in a
hard
nice
though,
car-
so what about when they go hard? Okay, we also do it, but it still makes us look good to us.
No, don't say we also, because it was a line in the sand to where
You
women
make
only do it
yourself
for
look
themselves.
good when you're thugging it out. You don't really necessarily care about how the female looks,
Exactly.
right? But you still
Right.
want, if you have a woman, you still gonna get the same love, but when you get that shape up, you doing it for you and you doing it for the opposite sex.
When we thugging it out, we don't give a fuck what y'all thinking. When y'all thugging it out,
What's thugging it
y'all
out?
throwing on that eyelashes,
No,
to make
thugging it out
the
is not,
heels.
it's not having on
It's a
nothing.
complete
It's
difference.
supernatural. You can be supernatural
different.
and pretty, but then you can also enhance it, just like how y'all enhance it with a shape up. It's nothing for. I mean, now granted, you have women who think that they're not as pretty until they have a face full of makeup.
Well, the
And that's
enhancement
how they
levels
are.
definitely vary because what
Definitely.
men can do, what we have seen women can do,
Women can do
they can
far
do a
more.
whole 360.
Absolutely. So it's more so about how the woman feels. She don't feel she can pull a man with no makeup. But when she get that makeup, she gonna know she can pull a man.
Here we go.
What?
Full circle. All right. Next
Next
subject.
Yo,
What?
we about to get out of here. But
I
I
thought
want
we
to
was
ask
going
you.
to
I want to
Because
ask.
it was being in his closing remark. He's so chaotic.
How did it go back reverse? Are we playing Uno? Like, what the hell is going on? How did it go
Y'all
back
heard
to
it first.
me?
That's woman code for y'all.
No, because you
I-
seen on Instagram.
I just
that
broke
lady,
it down for y'all.
Wait a minute, that lady was so
Y'all heard it
crazy.
first.
She was crazy with no
You
makeup.
started. You hear me?
I'm sure you've
Is it-
seen it. I'm sure you've seen a transformation
My
video.
final thoughts out, Kara. I want to know: do you do takedowns? Do you do detangling fees? Do you do fees for this? Do you do fees for that?
What the
It's
like
a fee for
that
everything.
about?
Okay, all right. Do you do
What's-
takedowns?
What's the
Like-
name?
Like,
Takedowns is when
in a whole,
when you got the braids in.
yeah, you take
Oh, okay.
as a whole,
Watch
whatever
this
you
shit.
get done,
Okay.
whatever you get done is gonna be a set price.
Okay.
So whatever you need done
Okay.
is gonna be all included in
And we
that
should
price.
just hit you up in your DM for that.
That's what you wanted to ask me? I'm glad. That was
Yeah,
a nice
nah,
segue.
no,
That
it's-
was. It
I
calmed
wanted to
everybody
read full
down.
circle.
It calmed
I wanted to
everybody
read
down.
full
It
circle,
really
but I
did.
did that soon.
I got
And
you.
now it's
I got
like,
you.
oh, okay.
I like
Let
that.
me set my shit up for
Right.
me personally.
Yeah.
He had his final
You heard it
thoughts.
live too.
His
Me and
final
my-
thoughts is crazy.
He don't have any final thoughts.
I want to go back to where Erica said
Nah,
20
yeah.
minutes ago.
It's never
I
over.
held on
Right,
to it.
ever.
Because I'm
no
like,
final
no.
thought.
No,
I-
but that's that
I
cancer
was
shit.
I was shocked when you
That's that
said
cancer
that.
shit
I'm like,
because
oh,
guess
word. That's what women be doing stuff for themselves.
Women, it's a lot of
I ain't
secrets.
know
Like,
that.
it's a
Yeah,
lot of
absolutely.
things that goes
I
on
ain't
with being
know-
a
I
woman
ain't
and
know
a man.
that.
Like,
Whatever I do for
I ain't
me,
know the milk-
if it attracts you,
I ain't
who
know the way
knows?
them hills
Hold
hurt.
on.
I ain't know the way
We
women
know it
gotta
look
take
good.
those heels off the second they get out the venue.
Because
or
they
the-
know it
the
look good
car.
for them. Imagine, it probably don't look good
That's
for
a
you.
tough call.
It probably don't look good to you, but they put it on because they thought it looked good to them. When I decided to get locks,
We already came to
tell
the
you something.
conclusion.
right,
You
when I
already said
decided
what
to
you
get
said.
locked going in the
I
Because
started
you
off
know
with
she
little
can bag a
dreads.
nigga.
I
at the
started
end
off
of
with
the
little
day.
dreads, right?
You already
And I
she
started
said it,
off
Is
right?
this
with
your final thought?
No, that's what she said. We already came to a conclusion because you gave us the long run again. And then you was like, yeah, because she knows she can
That's
bag a
it,
nigga.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, that's a
But everybody got
I
their
started
own thoughts on how they want to look,
Thank you.
and if you want to
But I
look
was
for
working at,
look however you want to look
forensics.
for a man,
And I was like,
That's
I ain't
on
trying to
you.
look pretty for
You wanna
these
do it
niggas.
for
So
yourself?
I started my life.
that's on you.
So I wasn't doing it.
You want to get that
Nobody,
shape up
I
because
was
you don't
doing
like all that
it.
hair growing on your forehead.
So
That's
when
on
you
you.
say stuff like that, girls do stuff for themselves.
Hold on,
first.
let me just
Whoever you attract in the
Sometimes he
process.
be off, but sometimes he be
They
right.
not-
Sometimes he be off, and sometimes he be
Nah,
right.
all right, yeah. I listen, because I had a conversation earlier I know we gotta get out of here, but it was like a conversation earlier as in yesterday. And the girl, she was saying that her baby dad didn't want her going out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And she was just like controlling me and stuff like that. And I was just trying to explain that sometimes guys just feel like you out here. Sometimes certain things you can do out here that it comes across you promoting yourself, like as if you on the market and you trying to, advertise your beauty. And when you advertise your beauty, it's men that's out here is trying to buy.
That's taking it, absolutely.
They trying to buy at high, even when you're not trying to advertise your beauty. But then when you making it even,
So what's wrong with
you
him
trying
going
to
out with
highlight everything. You feel me? You trying to make all things pop.
Do you
even
feel
to
like
the fact you
she
getting
should-
BBLs. I'm married to you. You can't BBLs. It's like,
okay.
damn.
Right.
What exactly are you
So that
trying to
means
do?
it's a communication disconnect.
No, the
because if y'all
communication-
marry other people versus her opinion of what her husband thinks, it's a disconnect somewhere.
Yeah, so when the man acknowledging it, don't say he's crazy. It's just like she disconnected.
I would
too.
never say he's
'Cause
crazy.
She
for
realized she
telling you
needs to
how
be
he
pretty
feels.
for other people. That's my whole point. Sometimes there's certain things you could do
Where you
can
keep
say
it up.
you're trying to be pretty for other people.
Absolutely.
You trying to sell yourself.
Yeah, especially if you're involved.
And especially if it's
if
your
you
wife.
involved, yeah,
If it's
you
some-
trying to
if
be
it's-
pretty, like you trying to live up to somebody else's standards versus how I view you, which
Yeah.
is the only part
Right.
that matters.
Like nobody
So
else outside
that
of
part,
that should
yes.
matter.
And
And there's blurred lines though
It
between
is a
girls
fine
who
line, yeah.
doing things
for
just
themselves,
for themselves
right.
and girls who out here
trying to get attention.
exactly. That's
I
all.
don't necessarily. I don't even want to speak on people who do things for attention. I don't care for attention because it can be unwanted attention.
But
And
you
never
out
know
here,
what it
like
will bring you.
realistically in society, like when you go on social media and stuff like that, like when you see women out here doing stuff, whether it's like we all do, like a lot of things you can say they're literally doing the same exact thing. Like do you acknowledge that it's a large percentage
Absolutely.
of people that's out here necessarily doing it for other people? Like if you had to say what percentage of women out here, like say like
Who do it for the
themselves doing things like, you know what I mean? Whether
I
it's
would say it's 65%.
that's doing it for themselves and
No.
only,
I would say 65% of women nowadays who do
Following
it for
trends
attention.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's 65%.
Alright, so yeah, that's all. That's the majority. So that's all. That's full circle. And that's you being
And
modest.
it's a lot.
I feel what you got going on.
That's a lot.
You being modest. You being modest.
Minus
You
65 of 100 is still a lot of women. That's a good percentage of women who are just authentic and being, but we're definitely underrepresented because of social media and younger people. Like you got social media moguls who are 24.
Yeah.
I'm 37.
That's
like,
crazy.
how can I try to compete with a 24-year-old who's shaping other young women? So
Yeah.
that's why I say 65% because they're so much younger and they're younger now wanting to look like that. They're younger now they're 16 looking fucking 20.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that. But it's a lot of good women. It's a lot of regular women. We just not represented.
We was talking on a prior podcast. It was this girl. She was like 16. Her mom signed her off to get the BBL.
Absolutely.
You know?
At 16,
Yeah.
No, I know somebody
her
that was
body not
17.
even like fully
She was 17 and
developed.
she got lipo in her city center.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey yo, we at 3 hours man.
Oh,
Hey yo, this is the World Takes Podcast. We got your girl Erica Presley. We got your girl Carrie the Breeder. We got your boy V Baby. We got your boy Big Blue Live.
It's
World
always
Takes Podcast, episode 63. What?
Oh, we out. That's it.
We out.
That's it.
Good night, y'all.
It was on.
This is B Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast. It was a pleasure, ladies. Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Yeah, we gonna have y'all back when it get nice out.
All right.
Say that.
Y'all gotta go first.
This shit's here for 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
Like 2 or some change, almost. Y'all came like after 7. It's like almost.